Greetings, my friends. This is Gilles Mancillon. I thought I come and wish you a wonderful day. For we discuss a few ideas about the divine plan is something quite subtle. We want to move into the subtle plane as much as possible, to be in alignment, to be informed, to be connected, to be in this state of peace. And it is a progressive process that we to understand that we are not the physical body. We're not a physical body, and we're not our mind, our logical mind. We want to turn our mind into the Holy Spirit, the divine mind, which is can access all kinds of knowledge and wisdom, and we want to purify our physical body. For this plan of God is far greater than anything we can even suspect. We cannot know. It is perfect. It is subtle. It is unbreakable. It is immortal. It is so perfect, and it operates, and nobody can stop that flow of evolution from happening. So I had my video censored yesterday in English, maybe because I criticized the pharmaceutical, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter. For those mind and body are very, very important, because they're actually the tools by which we are able to operate within this matrix, this holographic matrix, and the body of desire is really the gift of God that propels the forward the actions of humanity. For I also wanted to talk about the stars. The stars are living beings. They are actually living beings that are chosen to exist within the great cosmic void to provide life and evolution. I've had many apparitions of like the Pleiades, like appearing to me as seven people, 7 person, bright and brilliant people. The stars have always reassured me when I was less enlightened, to say, well, I'm not alone. I say I'm connected to something that's far greater and beyond or anything I can conceive. So it's like it assisted me. For the stars are light givers, and they provide life and light, are like a sun. They're providing heat and light, and if it wasn't there, we wouldn't be there. And they're also like they're like the primary source of energies. So we learn to draw energies from the sun eventually. So we'll resolve a lot of problems. But also wanted to talk about personal guides. We have many personal guides. Our primary guides are really our support team. They are heavenly beings. We have guardian angels and a whole array of angels that work with us. That's always there. We do have to call on them to receive their energy, support, guidance, protection, inspiration, knowledge. They are able to show us many, many things. We have a master guide that is the guide of our spiritual path, and we have a pathfinder guide that is assisting us with all of the details of the physical life. And we also have a monad, a soul group, a soul family that we are part of, that move the flow of our life. But as we expand our consciousness, we are attracting many other guides, such as archangels, and archangels can be primary guides as well, or ascended master like the Christ, like Mahomet, like Buddha, like Saint Germain, like Madame Marie, or a lot of the ascended masters, El Moria, Hilarion, Serapis Bey, countless. There are a great deal of, not countless, but there are a lot of. They're all in service. They're just waiting your call. There are also guides that come from nature, elemental in nature, or even little pets like cats and dogs. They're also guides. They are gift from God. It's like they're expressing unconditional love. So we want to assist them, and they're assisting us. But there is countless form. They are the gods also. There are all kinds of spirit beings that can interact with us as our consciousness expand. And we want to create this union with our Creator inside of us. We want to create this union, eventually fuse us with our I Am presence, so we'll become, it's like a passport to paradise once we get to that point. But if we don't achieve it during a physical life, we can achieve it afterwards. For we all are one life, expanding and growing and living together as one. The greater we can achieve the sense of unity while we live in physical separation, encapsulation in the physical body, the more we can understand and integrate as unity, the greater our expansion and the greater our ascension will be. But there is no competition. We will get where we need to get, because that's our soul plans, and this is where will be in the most comfort zone in many sense. So we'll continue to integrate greater level of unity consciousness. For all the kind of truths are going to be coming into the light. It's very important. And there's going to be scandals after scandals after scandals after scandals after scandals. But there is also a lot more greater light that will be coming parallelly about the truth. The higher self will be coming down for all kinds of dark shadows things will be exposed to public opinions. It's like because you can see it in the news. There's a lot of panic in all of the controllers, and it's like this absurd narrative. They're always accusing other people of what they are themselves. We always see the world as we are them ourselves, but they didn't see it coming, and they always thought they could protect their secrets. There are a lot of crimes against humanity, and nobody can stop it. It's not one person. It's like it comes from so many different sources. It's already visible, but it's gonna snowball. So and no souls can escape the consequences of their actions, and whether it is here or afterwards, they have to face the karmic boards on the planetary, solar system, constellation level, depending on the level of crime. Every soul has to balance out and experience the totality of what it has created. And sometimes I'm curious to see how the universe could hire so many beings, so many souls to play the dark of the role, knowing that they will have to face the consequences of their actions. So it's just a mystery, but still not sure, still in the eye of the storm. For there is a great deal of victory in Europe, for instance. There is the people that oppose this totalitarian enslavement state, the dark pyramid of control, as they call it. In Italy, there was in Italy, Sweden, Hungary. There's been some. So we do have to stand against this plan of enslavement. There's no choice. It's not even if we're called far right or we call populist or whatever they call us. It doesn't matter. I'm extreme center. I'm at the center, but center. I do have to stand for freedom, to stand for the responsibility of freedom, of love, of light, of all inclusiveness, of balance, of equilibrium, of respect, tolerance, of all. But our own personal free will does not have we cannot impose our personal free will on the free will of others. That's what the balance will be restored. So it will all come and unfold in its own rhythm, but still still very much centered. Realize there is this. You are consciousness. We are not your physical body. You are not your thoughts. You are not your emotions. And so just remind yourself. Call on your guides. Continue to cultivate the sacred fire within. There's this white fire of essence of God that was too powerful. We couldn't integrate it in the physical body. So it's been refracted in 7 rays. We call the 7 chakras. We want to master the primary ray, the divine will. The blue fire of divine will and integrity, the pink fire of love and conditional love, and the yellow fire of wisdom, and then with all the other rays. Eventually, and then there's 5 more rays above, and there are many rays. We're all integrated, but they all exist within the white fire, sacred essence of the Creator. This white light include all of the rays, but they're all not in the same proportion within the light, within the ray of the white light. So continue to cultivate your sense of self, trust your inner self, trust your intuition, and continue to follow the flow of what is wanted for you. I know my higher self is bringing me more and more and more each and every day into the new life that is before me. So just stay very much in touch with what is good, with the good feeling thoughts. Well, the last video was censored. I don't know if I mentioned that in English. I'm sorry. I must have criticized the pharmaceutical. I don't know, but it's their responsibility. I thank you very much for subscribing, for liking, for sharing, for commenting. I appreciate your comments. And I'm going to finish with a song. It's a song. It's called Amazing Grace. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. Was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear, the hour I first believed. When we've been there 10,000 years, bright shining as the sun. We've no less days to sing God's praise than when we first begun. Well, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and that message was interesting. Really, just want to really say that trust the plan. There is a greater plan at work. It's very subtle, but it cannot fail. The whole will be made right, and it will take a while, but just focus on what you can correct within yourself to align with yourself with your highest vision, your highest dream, your highest fulfillment. And from there, as we do that, we impact the world more and more towards that collective enlightenment and freedom. I thank you very much. Wish you a wonderful day. Adonai.